Good evening, my friends. Daniel Miller here. How's everyone tonight? Did you have a good day? What was your weekend like? Did you go out for some walks? Did you spend some interesting times out there strolling through a local park or nature reserve? What weather did you have? I can certainly tell you I had a wonderful day today. We had a very, very warm summery day here in North London suburbs, and initially I woke up quite early, surprisingly so, and I was wide awake about 7 o'clock. I did have my Destiny stream early in the day, which I thought went really well. I was doing a lengthy grind in patrols, and it was very, very difficult to find one of those high value target patrol beacons. Eventually I found it completed one of the sections of my quest. We'll carry on with our grind tomorrow. And it was a very, very quiet community morning. Hardly anybody came in. My stream was lasting for 3 hours today, and the reason for that was very simple. We had an exhibition here in our local area that was dedicated to our town and everything surrounding it, so I really didn't want to miss it, and it was open between 10 to 4 in one of the oldest buildings in the area. The building is actually up here, situated on the top of the hill, and it is it's been there since the 10th century, so we're talking about 11 centuries old church, and the exhibition was inside of that church. And indeed the exhibition was wonderful, so I thoroughly enjoyed it. Went for a lengthy walk, had a very good dinner, and had some interesting conversations with my friends until now, and really, like I said yesterday, was absolutely delighted to discover that Capcom had authorized this 10-day free trial of Monster Hunter World, the entire game offered free of charge, before their new DLC is to be released. And I believe it's called Ice World. The DLC is going to be released on the 9th of September this year on PlayStation, and then its PC version will be accessible, I think, from sometime early next year in 2020. And I really loved the game so far. We did our first baby stream of Monster Hunter World yesterday. I just loved it. I really was in love with the way I kind of created my character, and what I really liked was my feline companion. He was absolutely delightful. Then we went to the prologue, and we started with a bit of that weapon tutorial as well, but as it was getting quite late, I was a bit tired, and we had about 2.5 hours of Monster Hunter yesterday. So tonight we are to continue with the game. I gave you a bit of a brief introduction on the history of the game and all that's been achieved so far. One of the most popular RPG/adventure games during this decade, really, during the last few years. And really it did compete with Horizon Zero Dawn, but I think both of those games are truly wonderful and highly immersive, with very, very atmospheric, distant worlds, full of adventures and mysterious surprises. So this is what we're going to do tonight. We're just going to carry on playing the game and exploring this wonderful territory. I have to go through that tutorial. It did look a bit difficult to me, and I was not quite sure whether it reminded me of Bloodborne and Dark Souls with some of the sections of the inventory, but I think in due course I'll be able to master it. I'm not quite sure whether all the design moves are actually going to be necessary when contesting some of the enemies, but I guess we are going to find out. So what better way to do that but just simply by jumping in. I can see Zach is here. Hello Zach, how are you doing? Good to see you. Thank you so much for coming and joining us for our Monster Hunter World presentation broadcast. We are going to be having one per day for the next 10 days, as indeed we are wanting to get as far. Therefore we do not have that many hours to dedicate to this game, but certainly it will be a very good introduction for everyone who's interested in this Capcom masterpiece. So without further ado, we are going to be simply jumping in. Yesterday we were left in the area where we were to train. So let's have a look. Playtime 1:17:57. Funds. So we have all of that. And look at that. Isn't that wonderful? This is my character. And this is indeed My feline companion, I absolutely adore his outfit. He is truly wonderful. And he was trailing behind a bit yesterday, but wanted to really also provide me with some gadgets in that tutorial. So this was absolutely terrific. And let's see what Zach says. Hello Zach, did you see that the new speedrun world record was set for Wrath of the Machine? They got a 16:21 and I was in awe watching that run. Well, that sounds absolutely terrific, and it certainly sounds like there are some people who are mastering the raid. And for anyone else watching who's not familiar, Wrath of the Machine is a raid in Destiny 1 world, and Zach is one of our dedicated community members and someone who's been playing Destiny from the beginning. And he really is a true master Vanguard Guardian, because he's able to finish every mission in record time, and he's able to use the very best weapons and tactics. So if anybody is here tonight who is also aligned with Destiny and somebody who is playing the game together with us, then Zach will be your first port of call if he wants to find out anything about any items in the inventory, any tactics, strategies, or any bits of trivia. Feel free always to raise your hand and ask questions, and Zach will be very, very happy to answer you all. And Zach said he was in awe watching that run, and I'm quite certain this would have been very, very impressive. But you know what? We'll crack on with our companions in here, and let's see what adventures this game is going to bring us today. Crouching. Well, I think the best way of learning any game is simply by practicing, and Zach will almost certainly agree, because he had played those raids about 500 or 600 times. I think we consider 525 or so, and practice makes perfect. That is just my creed as well, and that is particularly the case with survival strike horror games and with tactical shooters. You know, you just keep grinding and playing and finding out for yourself what to do, and then everything becomes your second nature. Coming back to Zach, I watched some documentaries and reviews of Ghost Recon, the new one, coming out in October, I think, and definitely a terrific tactical shooter. You know, everything in there is top notch. But I think, just like I said, anyone jumping in and wanting to do that Ghost Recon world, practice will make it perfect. Practice will make it perfect for certain. So lots of different approaches in that tactical four-man team in there. So let's see what our characters here in Monster Hunter World are going to do tonight. So let's see. Field team leader. Now that you have access to the armory and provision stockpile, grab what you need. Once you're done, go meet up with your handler in the canteen to sign up for a quest. So it looks like we'll need to go to our
handlers sort through the research commission's leads.
Handler?
And the ones they deem worth our attention become quests.
There's my companion. Look at him. He's following me everywhere.
Over here.
Friend is over there as well, but I do want to see in here what the housekeeper is going to say. Minnie is over there. Minnie is my feline companion. In fact, I should certainly start calling my female companion she. Look at that. What's Minnie doing in there? The reason I call my companion Minnie is that I used to have a wonderful kitten called Minnie. One stage I had 6 cats. First I had 2 cats, and then my cat had 4 kittens. And suddenly we were 6. We had to give 2 of them away, and then eventually we ended up with 4. Look at this. This is my Minnie doing something in there, doing a puzzle or something. Meowdy, Master. Did you know you can forge equipment I can use over at the smithy? Oh, mind you, this is going to be quite difficult. Change Palico equipment, sell, don't think I want to do any of this because I'm not even familiar with the equipment yet, right? So this is my bed. I can sleep there, I think. At least one bed is mine. Serious handler. Excitable A-lister. They're all here. And this is the housekeeper. Miasta, good luck with your first mission. I look forward to hearing all about it. Miasta, good luck with your first field mission. I look forward to hearing all about it. Go to the training area. Okay. Yep, go to the training area. Deployment's here as well. Hello, Deployment. How are you doing, sir? Good to see you. Thank you very much for joining us tonight as well. This is our second Monster Hunter World broadcast, and I'm loving it so far. I think this is going to be very similar to what we did yesterday, but yesterday I was a bit tired, so I need to be really paying a bit more attention today. We have Minnie, my assistant, in here. As you can see, Minnie is ready there to be doing whatever necessary. And then we have also our housekeeper. Does he want to talk to us? We do not want to go back yet. We just got in here. Item
You can
box.
use the item box to manage your inventory.
So it looks like in Elder Scrolls and in Two Worlds 2 and Metal Gear Solid, basically your stash. And organize items in your item box and pouch. Okay, manage items. Item pouch. Can't even see what we've got in here, to be honest with you. Oh, I see. That's the restoring small amount of health. Give poison, ration, or meat, empty file, and ammunition. Item box. So how does this work? Oh, I see. We just it's a crossover in here. Quite frankly, I have no idea how this works. Crafting list. You know, this all sounds very, very complicated. It looked very simple in graphics. Change equipment. No, I'll keep this for the time being. We just want to get on and find out how things work. Right? So let's see. If we are to be taking this sword out, it'll have to be... No, I've done something wrong. Deployment says, I'm good, my friend. I'm just farming for exotic ATM. Well, trying at least. How's Monster Hunter World so far? So far, so good. I'm loving it. I love the atmosphere and this mysterious, immersive world out there. I like my characters. I like my character, the lead character. Particularly fond of Minnie. It's a bit like watching my own kitten, you know, being brought into a computer game. Loving it, so it's really good fun. And we'll just crack on. We'll find out what the story is like, and we'll learn as we go along. So, what was it? Oh, I see. So that's what it was. So let's see. We'll have Spirit Blade. Okay, so that's hitting it. And then if we were to come here to okay, try that yesterday as well. We want to so we'll use it as a spear. That would be like that. Yeah, the controls are very good, very smooth as well. Just getting back to Deployment. I'm just loving Monster Hunter World, and I can see as to why the game is one of your favorites. It does have this aura of Final Fantasy and all of those wonderful Square Enix games, as well as the aura of graphic novel, and it combines all these sort of lovely creatures together. You know, really loving it. And Deployman saying, have you picked a class yet? No, I've just gone literally through the very beginning, you know, like a prologue, and then this is my first tutorial. And want to just get familiar a bit with how to use the weapon, just in case I, you know, on my first mission encounter any monsters or creatures, so I'll actually know what to do. Step slash. Okay. Look at Minnie. Minnie's watching with pride. The master is doing rather well. Okay. So if we are to be putting the weapon back, okay, so I'm quite clear with some of the basic commands. I think I'll be alright with that. So it's basically left 3 for pulling out the weapon. But it isn't really. It's the triangle for pulling out the weapon, and it's R3 for putting it back in. Deployman says the weapons that I picked was the switchblade, but it's a little harder to master when the other weapons, but it's all about those style points. But in reality I like double-sided battle axes. You know, I thought about taking one of the battle axes because I was using one of those in the Two Worlds, and they worked really well on the enemies there, but hey, that's just another game, right? And basic combo, you would say this, 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 this. This, 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 this. So Spirit Blade, it's R2, 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 R2. Don't know what that's supposed to be. Fade slash. Okay. Well, we'll try it. We'll see how it goes. We'll put this one back in, and then we'll go to Minnie and say, "Hello, Miaster. How are you doing?" Minnie doesn't want to talk to us at the moment, so therefore we can't really talk to her. Can't talk to her. What's this? Stone. All right.
You can use that as slinger ammo. Great for getting a monster's attention or creating a distraction.
Slinger ammo. Slinger ammo. Oh, it's disappeared already. I didn't manage to read it. Boo. It's too fast for me, you know. Let's see if there's anything else up here. Any other materials or anything of interest? You know, I just wonder whether I'll be able to get any trophies when I'm doing this free trial, because I couldn't see the trophies when I was double checking the trophies list. But then at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. We've got free access to the game for 10 days. We are definitely going to be loving it. Alright, so that seems good. So we'll go to the housekeeper. We'll learn about all the other ins and outs as we go along. Draw your weapon, crouch. Draw your weapon, stand up. L2. What is this? Wait a minute. We need to try this.
If you're clever, you can use the sling to distract monsters.
Okay. This is pretty good. Also, it looks like the slinger is unlimited. Dash L3 R1. Yeah, that's true, that's true. I remember that now. Alright, so we've seen it all here. Heading back to your room, youngster. Aye, Captain. So we'll talk to our friends there. We've seen there 2 other characters in there as well, so we'll talk to them. Let's see what they're going to say. I think probably they'll allocate the first quest. Okay. So Minnie is again toying in there with a puzzle. I really like Minnie. Look at that box. It's tremendous. Beautifully designed as well. So to talk to the handler here in the canteen. The handler is over there. I'll just talk to the other character first. To explore this area a bit, you know, we want to see what's hiding in here as well, if anything. It's going out. No, it doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like there's anything in here. Here. Stare again, okay. It's way out. Really, the controls and the movement are so smooth and so good. Much appreciated. Have you heard the story yet about why the Third Fleet is missing from Astera? Get this, they tried to cross the Great Ravine by rigging up some balloons on the ship. I know, right? Academics. More like Ace dumb Mikes. Anyway, they were halfway across when a monster knocked them clean out of the sky. And they've been stranded ever since. Apparently, only a few have been able to cross the ravine and check them. Good news is that they're all safe, so no need to worry. I wonder where these guys are, though. Okay, so this is the handler. Serious handler. Talk to the handler in the canteen. Accept the assignment.
Working hard?
Whenever you find something new, look at it, interact with it, and see what it does. You have to think outside of the box to survive here. My partner's not good at everything, but he's good at that. Mind you, this is a different handler. This is not the handler that we want to talk to. So we need to ask our Mini to come with us. Take a screenshot of this as well. Rest a bit. We want to be resting. Well, not for long really, we rested plenty.
Handlers sort through the Research Commission's leads. And the ones they deem worth our attention become quests.
Hey!
Over here!
The lift makes it easier. Okay. The lift is up there, is it? Oh, I see. We've got several destinations in there. So we'll go to the canteen. There we are already. So this is the handler. Okay. Just have a look if anybody else wants to talk to us. When we ran aground, my first thought was, what did we hit? Then I was falling into the sea. I ditched my gear and swam for my life, but in the end I passed out. I'm lucky I washed ashore.
Yo!
Yo, that was some introduction to the new world, eh? The giant monster didn't even let us finish our meal.
Hey there, Fiver.
Hot-blooded fourth. I went out on the commander's orders to rescue the fifth. Didn't see you among them. If you didn't swim ashore, how'd you get there? Fly? Hey. As if... Just trying to be funny, but look at the dinner. I sort of get hungry when I see this. Looks wonderful.
Hey!
Let's get this investigation started. I'll be waiting for you in the canteen. Okay. So the handler is here, but we do not want to be engaging with the handler yet. This is Oven Feline. Oven Feline. Oh no, look what he's doing in there. Oven Feline is a bit careless. Meow, that's hot. Kind of agree. Meowscular Chef. Meowscular Chef was really awkward yesterday. He was just meowing and being really awkward. Look at him. He's got one eye. Looks like a pirate. Let's see what he says. He sounds awkward as well. Aye, welcome to the canteen. The best place for you to boost your hunt. You're from the 5th, right? Well, let me clear into what the canteen is all about. Gains, health, stamina, whatever maximum gains. Go on and sit down over there at the counter, scrawny. When you're ready to get your pre-hunt on, let me know. Well, we'll ask this muscular chef for our pre-hunt. So you could see we have lots of different pieces of meat and ham and all sorts in here. Oh. Eating meals can boost stats such as health and stamina and grant special food skills. Select the main meal you wish to eat from the menu. The meal effects are shown in the center of the screen. Take a good look at each meal's effects to help you determine which one will provide the best benefits for your next hunt. Food skills have a profitability of being activated. Use fresh ingredients to raise that probability. Note that meal effects are not saved. Meal effects and when any of the following happen. You complete a quest, you return from a quest or expedition, you faint in at camp a short time after eating a meal, which is about 10 minutes. Don't forget to eat again after fainting. Meal effects will carry over when starting a quest during an expedition or when switching from an expedition in one location to another. Okay. No. So this is tutorial, right? Next. Well, that's bizarre. Yeah, course tutorial, yes.
Hey!
Okay, we're not gonna eat just yet because we need to find out first of all whether there's going to be a quest. So we've got our chairs in here. Meows the chef is in there. What's his name? It's not Meows the chef, he's Muscular chef. Hi Scrawny, ready to get your pre-hunt on? No thanks, not at the moment. Soup feline. Meow, my back. Says soup feline. Sisterly Fourth.
Working hard.
That was one crazy crossing you made. Have a rest and take a look around. You've earned it. Timid Fiver. Well, that was certainly a bracing voyage. I guess it was. Good job we made it out of there alive. This is housekeeper again.
Hey!
Your partner's got a quest for you, so we'll go and gathering hub. Your partner's got a quest for you. Yeah, come up, you know.
Hey!
She's probably stuffing her face over at the canteen. She actually is stuffing her face up here at the canteen. Deployment says you should talk to her as there isn't a lot to do at this point. That's right, but you know, anytime I'm playing RPGs, what I do is, regardless of the task, like for instance, she's been shouting at me, hey, already like 25 times. What I like doing is simply exploring the area, basically to familiarize myself with the locale and also to get a bit more domesticated with whatever is out there. So I know quite well that, you know, there is this Meows the Chef, feline soup in here, and then we have that other feline chef. So you want to eat, we can come back to the chef. So I'm, you know, I'm really quite accustomed already to what needs to be done here. But first and foremost, we are going to be looking at our Meowster in here. And, well, not Meowster really, she is our handler. Okay, so we'll take another very nice shot of this area as well. We'll go to her and we'll talk to her.
Right on time.
Right on time. Okay, partner. Time to get down to business. The guild teamed up for a reason. Yes, I guess so. From now on, you're my hunter, and I am your handler. I'm the bread to your butter. Got it? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The Fifth Fleet's first mission is to survey the Jaguar's habitat. So we are to survey the Jaguar's habitat. Okay. Then we got to call a certain number of them in order to secure the area. You can depart as soon as you sign up for the Jaguars of the Ancient Forest quest. Are you ready?
What are we waiting for? The new world awaits.
A wild and wondrous new world is waiting for us out there. Post the new quest. Tutorial quests. Quests involve objectives such as slaying monsters. To get started on a quest, first you have to accept it. Assignments. Complete these missions to advance the story. Optional quests. These include favors for NPCs. More will become available as you meet the necessary requirements. You can take on optional quests as many times as you like. Investigations. These special quests are issued by the Resource Center and can only be taken a limited number of times. Events. Special quests exclusive to online playing. Yeah. So we have assigned. We have optional. Investigations and events, special assignments. So we'll take assigned. So the first one is Jaguars of the Ancient Forest. Jaguars of the Ancient Forest, slaying quest. Slay 7 Jaguars. Reward money. Time limit is 15 minutes. Conditions none. Failure conditions none. Expires slaying 3 times. Other monsters: Apanoth, Murnos, the Commander. Zora Magdaros appearances brought about changes in the local ecosystem. Head into the Jaguars territory to investigate and take them out if necessary. Okay. Quest accepted. Jaguars is our first quest. You are free to explore Astera until preparations for the quest are complete. Grab a meal at the canteen, shore up your supplies at the provision stockpile, get the latest gear from the smithy and armory, and adjust the equipment and organize your items in the item box. You'll be heading out into the field in no time. So we need to have some scuff. We need to shore up our supplies. We need to get the latest gear, adjust the equipment. There's something else for us to look at in there. Take a look at the upper left corner of the screen. When the quest is ready to begin, you'll see a notification there. Once you're prepared, press touchpad and any time to enter standby. You can go on standby by pressing X at one of Astera's gates. From the party's member status menu, selecting standby for departure will have your party depart on the quest as soon as all preparations are accounted for. If you are the leader of the party, press triangle. We'll let you depart first with other members who are on standby. Not sure that I will remember that. Okay, ready to depart. But actually I need to eat. Oven roast. Oven roasting cooks food over the time it takes to complete one quest. For example, if you oven roast some raw meat, once the quest is done you'll return and to find a ration. Be sure to collect your cooked food on your way to the next quest. Even roasting requires research points. Pay with money. Custom platter. Meat platter. Fish platter. Veggie platter. Hunter's platter. Hunter's platter. Oh, look at that. munching away, proper hunter splatter. So we've eaten. The two of us are there. Depart on a quest. Press R3 to leave the quest. R3 to leave the quest. Okay, we're ready to. Picked up that monster. We are flying directly into the landing area. So that looks good. What a great game this is. Thoroughly enjoyable. Jaguars of the Ancient Forest.
Alright, this is our first job. Let's do a quick review of quest rules. Rule number 1. Complete the objective to complete the quest. Easy, right? Each quest has an objective. You can't consider the quest done until you complete that objective. Our current objective is to eliminate a specified number of Jaguars. Let's check the map. We ran into some Jaguars on the way to base. The small monsters, remember? I think we saw them somewhere around here. Want to check it out? Rule number 2. Use the supply box.
Use the supply box.
The Commission supplies us with a loadout of certain items for each quest. They're in the supply box over there. Have a look and decide what you should take along. Ready to go.
So where's the supply box? Hang on.
Oh yeah.
The item
Hey,
supply
partner.
box. Okay. What's Minnie doing? Slouching about. Palika, what are you doing, mate?
Nothing can stop us.
The goal of this quest is to eliminate a specified number of Jaguars. Well, that and to make it home unhurt, of course. My grandfather always said the best hunters put safety first.
Nothing can stop us.
Want to get going?
You have your supplies? Good, let's go.
Want to get going? Uh-huh.
Scroll left or right.
Be careful.
Look at Minnie. Look at Minnie, what she's doing in there.
Ready your weapon before attacking. Keep in mind that what you're able to do depends on whether or not your weapon is drawn. When you're investigating or gathering items, you generally want to keep your weapon sheathed.
I'll mark gathering sites and monster positions on the wildlife map for you.
Hey!
collecting raw meat. I had a good hunter's meal before I left, so that was pretty good. I'm quite happy about this. But you know what, I'm actually doing the wrong thing, because by the looks of it, I'm slaying the wrong ones. I have 15 minutes, I just remembered. And where's the other fella? Where did he go? Blue mushroom? No, these are the ones, okay. So where has he gone? I don't get it. I better follow him, because I lost a lot of time there doing silly things and not following the tasks.
You can gather honey and mix it with a potion to make mega potions. Over here!
A pack of Jagras! Those are the monsters we're after!
Let's see how you hold up when you're on your own. They're on the run. Don't let them get away. Grab all the monster materials you can. You can use them at the smithy. Oops. Use whatever you can. Your weapon is losing its sharpness. Create some distance and use a whetstone.
Dodge their attacks. You don't want to take hits like that head on.
Yeah, which one though?
Keep it together, okay? Okay, let's head home and report back to the old man.
Minnie is happy. We completed our quest. We'll be getting some rewards, so that's quite good. These monsters are quite difficult to kill. Quest complete. Completion time 10 minutes 38 seconds. Jaguars of the Ancient Forest. Select the items you want to take and they'll be sent to your box. So what is this? Jaguars material. Yeah. Okay, taking all the rewards. Palico level 2. Palico level increased. Palico attack and defense increased. So what I got? Research points, nil points. Reward 720 Z currency. Gadget proficiency. Vigor War spray level 1. A new cutscene has been added to the gallery. Looking very good. But you know what? I'm feeling really cold in here. I don't know why, because I don't think it's that cold outside. Really bizarre that, you know, it's not that cold outside. Actually, it's about 6 degrees out there. So 6 degrees is not too warm either. But never mind. So we got 720 reward, nil research points. Palico level was 2. Gadget proficiency level 1. Feints nil, party size 1. Okay. quite curious to see how all this would work, really, with all the experience points and money and, you know, the inventory. On one hand, it looks like a simple RPG, but on the other, when you look at the inventory, it does kind of reek of difficulty.
Good to see you.
Jagras. So I don't get it, really. I find it really weird when you've got some dialogue which is spoken and the other that is written. It's a bit old school, would you not say? All the new games have got everything dubbed. But this is really in line with the way these games were in the past. I mean, I played lots of those on my PC. Fine work taking down these Jagras. Ah, so there is no difference in the habitat, but the numbers are increasing, so I see. Maybe stating the obvious, but the Jagras aren't the only danger lurking around these parts. Really beautiful animation. We've also received reports of a Castodoon herd getting out of hand. This must be all because Zora Magdaros made landfall. It's got everything riled up. Is that riled up?
Listen up.
Well, it's going to be your job to quiet them down. We'd like you to investigate the Castodoon herd and cull their numbers. I'm going along. Wouldn't want you to get hurt. You can now depart on quests with other players via an online session. Turn on voice chat function now. You can change your voice chat settings later in the option menu. Okay.
Alright, now that you've got some materials, why don't we head over to the smithy to see what you can do with them?
I need to speak to the smithy. When I'm out of dark waters, I often remember that youth from the Tale of the Five. His story gives me strength and courage. I start thinking, if he can do it, so can I. In a way, the story itself is a kind of guiding star. Login bonus, lucky voucher. Arc-tempered Nergiganti hunt. What was that? Nergiganti. Quest the Heralds of Destruction City available until 23rd of 1st. Spring Blossom Festival until 16th. Double lucky vouchers and limited question events. Previous event quests available. Bonus item. Large barrel bomb. Okay. Special daily bonus. Spring Blossom ticket. Blossom fireworks. So we really managed to get a few of these. Accept the assignment. Speak to the smithy.
Hello.
We've been discussing rebuilding our damaged camp. Needless to say, establishing a secure outpost is crucial to carrying out effective research. I agree.
Yeah?
We'll build your camp unlike you've any seen. That's a guarantee.
Hello?
Hello. Our camp is in the ancient forest. Got completely wrecked because of Zora Magdaros. Well, we cannot do much research without a camp. I hope we figure out a solution soon. Okay, who's this? Huntsman. The Castellan Habitats is a feeding ground for the Grey Jagras. Tread carefully, my friend. Tread carefully. So we are to tread carefully out there. Is that Smithy out there? Who's there? Event manager.
Oh, hello.
Hello, Fiverr. She's so weird. She's a bit like a stewardess. We are all ready to open our tavern and gathering hub, the Celestial Pursuit. At the gathering hub, you can meet up with other hunters and embark on your quest together. To find the Celestial Pursuit, just look up. See that ship atop Astera that looks like it is about to sail off to the stars? Well, that is it. You can get up there by taking the lift. Please come visit us as soon as you get the chance. Gathering hub. Let's go to the gathering hub. I'm already quite tired, I have to say. It's not even 11 o'clock, I'm so tired already. Just know why. Still do the broadcast for a little while to enjoy it. But if the tiredness overcomes me, then I'll have to retire for tonight. Welcome to the Spring Blossom Festival. For limited time, the Celestial Pursuit and its staff will serve all hunters in vivid seasonal outfits. A special seasonal platter will also be available, packed with fresh ingredients. These ingredients are on the house. Get the handler and your Poogie into the spirit of things with special outfits. Check the notice board for the official site for the Spring Blossom Festival ability. The handler special outfit is only available during the event. Change outfits, talk to the housekeeper and select change the handler's outfit. The Poogle seasonal outfits can still be used even after the event ends. During Astera's Spring Blossom Festival, many facilities and features provide some extra perks. Sales. During a festival, each facility features daily sales. Event quests. And quests available only during the Spring Blossom Festival, and other challenges quests are also available. In addition, during a festival, most of the past event quests are available again. If you missed out the first time, make sure to try again for a chance at special equipment. Login bonus. Not only will you get 2 lucky vouchers during a fest instead of 1, you'll also receive a special Spring Blossom ticket. Limited bounties, weekly limited bounties will change on a daily basis during feasts and will reward you with fireworks or Spring Blossom tickets. Fireworks is a consumable item. Use them when you're out on a quest or expedition. You can craft more of them by using a Spring Blossom ticket when talking to the Elder Melder. Elder Melder. I wonder who he is.
Hey, partner.
Change my Poogle's clothes. Well, this area is very similar to the tower or the reef in Destiny, because in here you can walk around and then meet your chums, and what we'll do is we'll just stroll. We'll explore this area. We want to find out exactly what's where. Login bonus we got, large barrel bomb, lucky voucher as well. Arc tempered. Oh, I see. That's the same. I've seen that earlier. Spring Blossom Festival open until the 16th of May. Double lucky vouchers and limited quests during events. Previous event quests available. All of that is now there. Squad counter, event manager.
Oh, that reminds me.
My outfit? Yeah, it's sometimes special, just for today. So are you ready to squad up? Squads are invite-based in-game communities. Join a squad and you will gain access to member-only. Get a squad icon, be able to leave messages and more. Non-squad members can join a squad online session by invitation or by entering the online session ID. Okay, we're not gonna bother. Look at this one.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hello. How are you doing? We worked extra hard to get this place prettied up. Hope you will enjoy it. I certainly shall. Alright then, take a gander. Okay, so this is for quests. Arena less. Hi, welcome to the arena counter. That's right, an arena quest. Just need to think of a good name for it. Best of luck to you in there. Looks like you'll need it. It's the arena. There's monsters in it. You fight them, but please take your time looking at the quest list. Okay, so more quests in here. Deployment says, it usually doesn't look like this up here. Must be an event going on. I think it is. They said it was like some sort of spring festival. And, you know, let's see, meat platter. Meat platter we'll have, yeah. Look at them, how they're munching away energetically with joy. Okay, we've eaten plenty of food, we are ready. We are strengthened. Yeah, we talked to them already. Have provisions.
Hey.
Everyone in the Celestial Pursuit lent a hand to get this place ready for the festival. What do you think? So what can I get for you? Well, don't want to purchase anything at the moment, I don't think. Who's this? It's another... Nico. Who's Nico? Okay, Nico is probably also his feline companion. Depart on expedition. Hey Hunter, you got to try the special platter. No more money. I spent all my money on food, which is what I would do, in fact. Okay. Anyone in here at all? Not really. But it does look like I need to speak to Smithy first, and then we can discuss anything else. Off to the workshop. Smithy is going to be our first port of call, so let's see what he will say to us.
All right. Now that you've got some materials, why don't we head over to the smithy to see what you can do with them?
Of course. I'll be heading to Smithy with pleasure.
My.
There you go, newcomer. You look a lot more hunterly with a weapon on your back. I certainly do, madam. This is the armory. We deal in ready-made weapons and armor. If you need a weapon ASAP and don't have time to gather materials, we are your ticket. So, newcomer, care to have a look? Well, not really. I don't have to purchase anything to speak to Smithy. Second Fleet Master.
There you are, Fiver.
Ah, look who's back with materials. Step right up and welcome to the smithy. They really look cool. Look at that. The work in the background's really awesome. Producing all these weapons in there. What an industrial scale. They even have like a massive big assembly line in there. That's astonishing. You'll be needing my services a lot. What I do for you is simple. Wherever you go out in the field and gather materials, I turn those materials into weapons and armor. Drop by whenever you find something new and interesting. Here, I'll give you some materials as a welcome present. You can use them to upgrade your equipment. So what are we hammering together this time, my friend? The smithy. You can use monster materials and ore to forge and upgrade equipment at the smithy. Give the materials you earn as quest rewards or carve them from monsters to the smithy to create new equipment for taking or even tougher monsters. Well, I already did collect some materials from the monsters, so maybe I need to hand them over. We'll need to find out. Upgrade equipment. Leather headgear. Leather. Each piece of armor has a level. You can use armor spheres to gain points, which we use to raise your armor's level. The equipment's appearance won't change, but its defense will increase. There is a limit to the number of times a piece of armor can be leveled up. The number of points gained depends on the type of armor sphere used. We upgraded this one. Can't be upgraded anymore. First select the weapons you want to upgrade to. You can use materials to upgrade to different weapons with a variety of improved stats. If you want more base weapons to enhance, you can create more by selecting forge equipment at the smithy or by purchasing them at the armory. Upgraded weapons can also be downgraded. The materials used to upgrade the weapon will be returned to you. Select the weapon with the cursor and press triangle to add it to your wish list. Once you acquire all the necessary materials to create a wishlisted item, you'll receive a message. You can add weapons and armor to your wish list from the Forge equipment screen. Okay, so that's been improved. Deployment says, have you tried using the other weapons? No, I'm just experimenting at the moment because I can see that I have some instructions in there. And So you won't find the third fleet here. They got stranded while trying to sail across to the Great Ravine. One of the men here has been working hard to engineer a steady balloon so we can go out there and bring the third back someday. So what are we hammering together this time? Forge equipment. New weapons and armor can be created by selecting forge equipment. Most weapons, however, can't be created via forge equipment. Instead, you'll have to make a base weapon first, then upgrade it into a more powerful weapon via upgraded equipment. All armor can be created via forge equipment. Oh dear, it's a massive, massive big weapon, look at that. It's like Gurkha snipers. Very deadly. That's enough for now, I don't spend more time here. Speak to the handler. Okay. Spoken to these chaps here. Armory. It's a lovely workshop they have here. All sorts of things can be produced here. Weapons, armor, anything else you need for the battle. So, the fifth has arrived.
Greetings.
Greetings there. I'm the airship engineer with the second fleet. I work on flying machines, airships, and what have you. I'm sure you're curious about why you haven't met a member of the third yet. That's because they've all been stranded for years. It wasn't long after the scholars from the Third landed before they insisted upon crossing the Great Ravine. So they got their ship converted into an airship and off they went. It was going well until just after they crossed the ravine, a flying monster attacked the airship and grounded them. Sure, they were reckless to go, but seeing as I'm the man who put them in the air, I can't help but feel partly responsible for it all. Ever since then I've been working on making a better airship, one that we could use to go and rescue them. But between the New World's nasty weather and the strong winds hurling down the ravine, it's been one failure after another. Still, you will not catch me calling it quits. So airship engineer will persist. He will carry on working. I'm wondering where the handler is. Sneaker forth. To go there. And the handlers here. Eat them. No need to eat anymore. Alright. Hi there, Scrawny. You need to spot me, mate. Hey, Scrawny. Ready to get your free hunt on? No, thanks. Not at the moment.
Hey there, partner.
Right, so the next thing we need to take care of are those Castodon. The chief said he'd be tagging along with us. How about we start our search in the ancient forest and go from there? Ah, and I've got some good news. We handlers post all the leads and find up on the quest board. You can sign up for quests there too, so you do not always have to come all the way up here. But then again, you might miss out on all the eats up here.
You can pick up quests from the quest board too. It lists the same quest that I've got, so don't worry about having to check two places.
So she has given us this new quest, but I will not accept it because I'm very tired. I want to go to bed. But we do want to explore this area a bit. Look at him, cooking that soup. I want to taste some of that soup. Say hello to him. Meow, my back. Does I want to provide it? Oh, look at that, a beautiful scenery in there. A screenshot of that. Day and night cycle.
Hello.
You don't have to order off the menu. You can choose ingredients and make your own unique platter. Yeah, that's like a custom meal. I've seen that as well. Item box, manage items. Okay, so then it's also pretty, isn't it? Pretty scenery. Yeah, I want to speak to him though. Oven feline. There he is. Meow, that is hot. Well, I guess it is. You interested in bulking up the canteen with more ingredients? Now that's what I'm talking about. Take out the quest, fungal flexing in the ancient forest, and that menu, I'll be more packed than a great jaguar's belly. Let's read this again. Take out the quest, fungal flexing in the ancient forest, and that menu will be more packed than a great jaguar's belly. Finish that one up and I'll be able to get my paws on the goods. Don't let me down. New quest added, fungal flexing the ancient forest. Looks like a really good chef, doesn't it? So where's the board, in fact? The board must be downstairs. Go to the gathering hub. Well, the tiredness is overcoming me. I have to say, playing this game has been very, very pleasurable and very enjoyable. But very quickly I got so tired. I don't know why. I've seen that already. So the board is here. Login bonus as well. Next. Mark tempered navigation, spring blossom. Waterfall bridge. I've not been there before, I don't think. And there we are. I have been to the bridge. Okay, so basically the quests are easily found on the quest board. Airship engineer, we've been here before. So he's not letting us through. And then there was another area, gathering hub, canteen, village, workshop, trade yard. Trade yard. Commander.
Listen up.
There is something important I need to talk to you about. This commission is special, different from your past undertakings, if I had to take a guess. It's not about hunting down the elder dragons or punishing them for the damage they cause. The commission seeks an understanding of their place in nature and ours. That is the point. The elder dragons are nature, and it's as futile to try and punish nature as it is to run from it.
Now that's hunting.
But knowing nature, now that's something that we can do. We are going to face some real challenges. The best course might not always be
What
clear.
this world needs is harmony.
But before you take life or move to defend it, understand it. That's what makes you a hunter. That's some really good advice.
How you faring?
How are you, Fiver?
Hello.
We've been discussing rebuilding our damaged camp. Needless to say, establishing a secure outpost is crucial to carrying out effective research. Okay, we talked to them already. In fact, I'll just take a photo of all of us, Mini included, there. Okay. So go up there again. And then that would be canteen. Yeah, this is where we need to be. Okay. Thank you for playing the trial version. This is just the beginning of your adventure in the new world. Discover new and varied environments, hunt ferocious monsters, and team up. And therefore I couldn't read everything to the end. There we are, my friends. We've had a wonderful evening here with 2 hours of gameplay in Monster Hunter World. Thoroughly enjoyed it. In fact, the gameplay made me very, very sleepy, so I have to cut it short, and indeed I'll have to go to bed, because guess what? Tomorrow we have another broadcast of Destiny 1 World. It is to commence at 10 o'clock AM as usual, and I really look forward to it. I hope to meet you all there. Today we had a very, very quiet morning, which is unusual for Sunday. Usually on Sunday we have lots of people coming in, but you know, it's hard to tell. Every day is a different day, I should say a new day, and I really look forward to what is to come tomorrow. So hope you guys enjoyed our gameplay here in the new Monster Hunter World on my channel. Hope you had a lot of fun, hope you're enjoying the gameplay, hope you're learning a bit from that tutorial. And I certainly sincerely hope that it is going to make you well, want to play Monster Hunter World more, as well as perhaps to purchase the full version of the game once the trial expires. But we are having a full trial of the full game, so that's pretty good. Nothing is going to be lacking or missing in here. As you could see, this is a massive, massive RPG, and we indeed can be playing this game for many, many months ahead, either by ourselves or together in teams or in co-op. So, you know, similar to Elder Scrolls, lots of different ways to which the gameplay can be pursued. And indeed, I'm very, very curious to see what adventures we will encounter as we walk further down the road. So, on that note, I will thank you all for coming, thank you for watching, and indeed I wish you all a very, very good night.